Greetings everyone, this is Connor from Dagora TV, and in this video I'm talking about the Beyond Skyrim mod. The reason I'm making this video is because it's a mod that I've actually been looking forward to for a very long time now, and this morning as I woke up I just looked on Twitter and the Beyond Skyrim team actually announced the release date for the initial part of the mod, which is going to be taking place in Bruma. It's been a mod that's been in development for a very long time, and I've actually been, like I said before, very much looking forward to it. And I just thought I'd make this video to really bring it to attention to some people who may not have heard of it, to see if they're interested in it as well, because it's a really neat idea. And some of the gameplay and some of the trailers that have been released by the Beyond Skyrim team is actually going to be shown in the background of this video. And if you want to see the full context of those videos with sound and everything, I'll put the links of those in the description below, so you can go and check them out in due course. So basically, if you click on this video and you don't know what Beyond Skyrim is, let me tell you. Its aim is really to rebuild Tamriel around Skyrim. So not even rebuilding it, actually making Tamriel for itself. So it's taking place at the same era as Skyrim. So it's not remaking Oblivion, it's not remaking Morrowind, you know, it's not doing what, you know, Oblivion and Skyrim are doing. It's actually making these locations of what they would be like at the time of Skyrim. And the first area that they've done is Bruma. And if you haven't played Oblivion, or you just don't remember, Bruma is actually the most northern area of Cyrodiil. Cyrodiil is obviously the location of where Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion taking place, and it's also the country that is south of Skyrim, in the middle of the continent of Tamriel. So it's doing this northern area with the city of Bruma and all the areas surrounding it, and it is going to be the first part of the DLC, sorry, not the DLC, of the mod Beyond Skyrim. It's completely free, not paid for or anything. They've been releasing it on the 1st of July 2017, the very first part, and then hopefully they'll go on to other areas like making the rest of Cyrodiil, maybe going west over to High Rock and Hammerfell and something like that. That would be really cool to see. But it's great to see this finally coming out, because it's taken a long time to develop. And it's good to see a mod that, well, it's taken such a long time to make, because, you know, there's a lot of Skyrim mods that have taken time after time after time. Like, there's Tamriel Rebuilt, which is a big one. There is Skywind and Skyblivion, which are taking such a long time, and, you know, obviously yet to come out. So it's great to hear one that's taken a while to be coming out as well. And Bruma is honestly a really cool place to be, and it's going to ring a lot of the last nostalgia points of what we got with Cyrodiil when we played Oblivion. It looks really cool, like some of the scenery that we've got in there and everything in the background. The area itself of Bruma is actually going to be 1.5 times bigger than Solstheim, which is Solstheim is the area of the Dragonborn DLC, which I'm sure everyone watching this video is very familiar with. And having an area bigger than that is actually really interesting, because I did not expect it. So it seems to be, instead of it being Bruma, the actual northern area of Cyrodiil, which is going to be really cool, which is going to obviously be very snowy, very mountainous. It's covering the mountains of Skyrim that what they're conjoining onto in Cyrodiil. You know, it's basically going to be like that. I don't really know the full details of how it's going to load. I don't know if once we load into Skyrim, we have to do something like we did with the Moonpath to Elsewhere quest, where we had to go to a quest hub and go through a door and then it go into a loading screen. I presume it's something like that, or it could be something like more Oblivion, where you actually load up Morrowind and click play and then it goes into the Morrowind area. I don't think it's going to be like that, because it's not a whole new game, it's a new area. You know, it's a new area of DLC. You know, we've had, you know, lots of new areas that have been made into Skyrim by mods. It's a great part of the modding community being able to get these new areas and whole new quest lines and everything, which is really interesting. But I just wanted to talk about some of the features of Beyond Skyrim, which have really got me interested. And it's got dozens of new quest lines. It's not rehashing quest lines and storylines that we've got from Oblivion, you know, in that area of Oblivion. No, completely original content, which is one of the reasons why it's taken so long. You know, this is basically a new Skyrim DLC. This is how I'm basically looking at a fan-made Skyrim DLC, but it's completely free, which is going to be really cool to play through. It's got 24,000 new lines of original dialogue, 3 hours of original music, and just by hearing the trailer, the music sounds fantastic. You know, it really suits Skyrim, but it's got more of that medieval fantasy theme to it as well, in the background, which I really enjoyed listening to. And I'm really looking forward to, you know, walking around northern Cyrodiil with listening to this, because it sounds really cool. And also, you know, it was really great to see some of the nostalgia points of that trailer. You know, seeing Bruma from a kind of like a bird's eye-ish view, you know, seeing it over the course and seeing the new textures and everything. He's kind of seen the Skyrim roads as well. It looked fantastic, you know, like it really did look like how you'd expect Oblivion and the northern area of Cyrodiil to look if it was in Skyrim, and I'm really looking forward to getting into that. And also hearing the new lore as well. It's completely voice acted, this new area, and so hearing some of the different stuff about, maybe talking about Skyrim from a Slytherin's perspective, from the Cyrodiilic perspective, which is going to be really interesting to hear, and maybe hearing more about what's happening in Cyrodiil, but for voice acting, so we don't have to trench through books and stuff like that. It's going to be really, really interesting. And seeing the different guards, like I've seen symbols that I don't fully recognise in some of the areas of Bruma, which are hanging over some of the churches and stuff, which is, again, really interesting. And it's so close to being released. Like, this is one of the best parts about actually having a modding team do this, because when it comes down to when they wanted to announce the release date, they announced it when they were ready. You know, they wasn't doing this thing like, we're trying to get it out this year. You know, we're trying to get it out next year. It was like, well, we'll say when it's ready, and which can be really frustrating at times to hear, because, you know, with something like Skyrim, for instance, you know, we've known about that since like late 2013, and having that go for 4 years and, you know, not having a release date, it gets frustrating at times. But it is really cool that when these games actually, or these mods, announce their release dates, it's actually, you know, really, really close to the actual, you know, when they announce it. So like, this is less than a month away when this is coming out. I'll be getting it day one. I'm very much looking forward to it. I'll probably be showing some gameplay on the channel of me walking around Bruma and all that good stuff, you know, to kind of really see how closely they get it, because I'm really looking forward to this mod. I think it is really cool, and so, you know, just seeing things like Minotaurs in the game as well. Like, there's a great shot of a Minotaur looking over a river, a rushing river. He's got the battle axe behind him as well, and it looks really, really cool. And yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. I think you should go and check it out as well. Check out the Twitter as well, where they've got going on and all the stuff that they've released. They've shown off, you know, dozens of new items that we're going to be getting in the game, and dozens of, you know, hundreds of new items even, and hundreds of new ingredients that we're getting as well for alchemy and stuff like that. Very much interested to see how this is going to do. I hope it does well, because I'd love them to continue and do more areas of Skyrim, because I'm very much interested in what they've got to come out in the future. They've worked really hard on it, and I'm very excited to play it. So, thanks a lot for watching this video. Let me know what you think of Beyond Skyrim if you're looking forward to it. And also let me know some of your favourite expansion mods, and some of your favourite mods even in Skyrim, because, you know, Skyrim's got one of the best modding communities in video games. I mean, in my opinion, I think it's got the best modding community. It's got hundreds, if not thousands of mods, you know, that we can able to download, really change the nature of the game and really improve it. Like, even the simplistic ones like Climbs of Tamriel, and, you know, and just making the game look a bit nicer. The crazy ones like having Thomas the Tank Engine come down, or having the Rock as a follower, and then stuff like this, lore-friendly stuff like this, which is really, really cool to see. So, thanks a lot for watching. Let me know what, you know, you think about Beyond Skyrim in particular, and even some other things like Tamriel Rebuilt and stuff like that. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.